many kids and many grown-ups do figure out over time what their passions are. And sometimes we let I don't think it's that hard. I think what happens though sometimes is that we let our intellectual selves overrule those passions. And so that's what needs to be guarded against.
Jeff Bezos' car collection. Being the richest man in the world comes with a lot of perks. I mean, the money you've earned for yourself is ultimately there for you to spend, but often it's a dilemma that where is so much money going to be spent? As for Jeff Bezos, he might run out of ideas one day on where to spend his money, but he definitely isn't running out of money. One of the things that Jeff Bezos has spent a hefty fortune of his money on over the years is his car collection. He has quite several classics and modern cars that give viewers a decent collection overall, with a few big hitters being slid in there. Though he can buy absolutely any car he wants, he hasn't splashed the cash on a vehicle whose price tag blows anybody away. Not yet, he hasn't. Welcome to today's video, where we'll be showing you the car collection of the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, who's also the richest man on the planet. Let's dive right in. 1997 Honda Accord. Starting our list off, we have the 1997 Honda Accord, which Bezos had ever since he was setting up shop in the face of Amazon. This comes to many as quite a surprise as to why Bezos has such a normal car with not-so-fancy specs and features standing in his garage. Whereas he could roam around in any flashy vehicle he likes. Heck, he could even design his car. Yet, Bezos still owns this car, which comes in at a price that is just a little lower than $24,000. And why does he still have this after more than 2 decades? We suspect emotional attachment. Before the Accord entered his driveway, he used to drive a 1987 Chevy Blazer. The 130 horsepower Accord was one of the most iconic cars of the 90s, with Honda setting their feet firm into the vehicle market when they released it. Over the years, the updated models of the Accord have also received rave reviews. Cadillac Escalade. The Cadillac Escalade is a full-size luxury SUV engineered and manufactured by General Motors. The Escalade was introduced for the 1999 model year in response to competition from the Mercedes-Benz ML Class and Lexus LX, and Ford's 1998 release of the Lincoln Navigator. This 420 horsepower monster has been a great servant to those who have bought it over the years, and Bezos has it as one of his own. Bezos' customized Escalade cost him $96,795 to be exact. After all, if he's not going to have that kind of money, then who is? Lincoln Stretch Limousine. We've all imagined the scenario of us sitting in a limousine in our life at least once, and Jeff Bezos is getting to live our dream day in, day out. When special events warrant a stylish arrival, MTC Limousine's fleet of elegant stretch limousines is at your service. Whether for business or pleasure, arriving in one of these luxury vehicles is sure to turn heads. The Amazon boss has been seen in many events with this big boy limo. Of course, limousines are a must-have for formal occasions, and when you arrive in this on the red carpet, it isn't easy to guess how many eyes will be on you. Bezos has paid around $60,000 for this masterclass of a vehicle. Mercedes-Benz S450. The Mercedes-Benz S450 may be the cheapest model in the range, but it's still worthy of the S-Class name. Its leather upholstery, 64-color ambient lighting, 16-way power-adjustable front seats, and power rear sunshade are all beautiful features supplemented by two 12.3-inch displays for driver info and media. Soft closed doors, an electronic trunk closer, wireless charging, and navigation are all included from the factory. Dual-zone climate control is standard, too, as is voice control, satellite radio, and smartphone integration. A Mercedes is a definition of wealth, power, and class, so no reason why Bezos shouldn't not have it in his garage. Range Rover. Range Rover's sublime and beautifully appointed interior features executive 4-seat comfort with 5-seat versatility. Design is effortless, iconic, and even more contemporary with a front grille, front bumper, and bonnet combined with integrated exhaust and striking LED lights. Packed with power and style, Range Rovers are a symbol of quality choice in cars. And when this vehicle hits the road, it brings instant intimidation to everyone who's driving around you. They stop and stare for a moment. And if somebody finds out someday that there's Jeff Bezos in the car, then they'll probably tend to faint or something. Bugatti Veyron Mansory. Bugatti once had one of the fastest cars globally. Maybe that's why Bezos opted to buy it a few years ago. Another car with a whopping price tag of $4.7 million. But Jeff Bezos' bank account still managed to cancel it out. A black and white leather and carbon cabin, and a 1,200 horsepower, 894 kilowatt Veyron engine underneath. The top speed is a blistering 254 miles per hour, 408 kilometers per hour. This wasn't manufactured by Bugatti, but was a limited edition built by tuners Mansory. Even after being in the category of limited edition, this car's price tag makes a strong case for it as one of the most expensive cars ever made. It's ridiculous that one person can have this much wealth to buy such a costly vehicle. But it's his wealth, after all, and we can't decide what he's supposed to do with it. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. The Koenigsegg CCX was produced by Swedish automobile manufacturers Koenigsegg Automotive AB during the years 2006 to 2010. The name CCX is an abbreviation for Competition Coupe X, the X commemorating the 10th anniversary, X being the Roman numeral for 10, of the first CC prototype's completion and test drive in 1996. It was the first fastest car to complete Top Gear's power lap, and only 49 units of this specific car were created, and one of them was bought by Jeff Bezos, which shows how great of a man he is. The new engine is of all-aluminum construction, made out of 356 aluminum with a T7 heat treatment to enhance block integrity further, and cylinder bore chill during casting. Specifically created and cast for Koenigsegg by Granger and Worrall, a casting specialist with F1 experience in drivetrain components, while the chassis is made from carbon fiber, reinforced with Kevlar and aluminum honeycomb like the previous models. In March 2009, the CCXR was chosen by Forbes as one of the 10 most beautiful cars in history. This was the lineup of cars the richest man in the world has in his garage. Though he could buy absolutely any car he likes, he still has a few old vehicles with him. Some of the popular ones, and some only a person of Jeff Bezos' stature can buy. We can't wait to see what additions he makes to his car collection in the coming years.